Alright, what's going on, guys? So yeah, by this point you would have saw the part 2 to my collection, which was talking about my Gamecube games. I didn't get through them all. Surprisingly enough, I was going to do this one for my PlayStation 2 games, but I found more of my Gamecube games hiding behind my PlayStation 2 games. Huh. Apparently I did want to hide these away. And I did so well I forgot about it. Let's get those out of the way first before I move on to PlayStation 2, which is a considerably larger stack than my Gamecube one. First and foremost on the top of the list, again, not in alphabetical, I should say, chronological with me that they're in the order that they were released, is Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex. I don't see a Naughty Dog thing on, do you? Naughty Dog, where are you? So yeah, this game was not made by Naughty Dog, it was made by somebody else. This is the game where Crunch came into the picture. Which, don't get me wrong, he's not a bad character, but I mean, this is when Crash Bandicoot came from its highest point and started going downhill. And I knew I was hiding a Harvest Moon game somewhere. Don't hate me, because I definitely had a different one for the GameCube, but I got rid of it some time ago. Harvest Moon Magical Melody. I was actually looking for this at one point. I was trying to want to play it, but I don't know. You could call it a guilty pleasure all you want. I suppose I didn't remember I had a second Dragon Ball Z game, but Dragon Ball Z Budokai for the GameCube. I was really into Dragon Ball Z back in the day. It's fun. It's a fighting game. What more do you want? Bomberman Generation. There's an S on the end of it. Damn it, I mispronounced the title. But, yeah. This was a fun game. It gave me a little bit, I should really say, of some background to Bomberman. But it's not a whole lot. I mean, the Bomberman universe and its lore kind of spans out farther than even I know. And I don't know a whole lot, so. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, from the creator of Sonic the Hedgehog. I actually wanted to buy and play this game because I played a demo of it, and, well, you can guess where that went from there. Yeah, I can't give it a whole lot of bad rap. I played it, I've beaten it. That means it was a good game. This one. I don't know why. I don't know why I got this for Christmas. I mean, it was something. I was into Nickelodeon back in the day. I'm not really into it right now. Jimmy Neutron. Boy Genius, based off the movie, apparently. Piece of crap. Not necessarily a super fun game, not necessarily a very good one. I don't know why I didn't think about this one. The same goes for Unrelated Exodus. I was just so into the moment that I didn't remember it. Super Monkey Ball. I actually played this at another one of my dad's girlfriend's houses. He was in a trouble spot back then. He wanted to find somebody to marry. But, her son had Super Monkey Ball 2, and then I wanted to basically play it as well, but I got this one. It's not bad, but I mean, it's the original. So I had high expectations, and I got this. Since the original had less, can't complain. Sims games. Simulators. First, we got the more naughty one. The Sims busting out. I call it naughty because of the cover, really. Though, who's to say that The Sims isn't naughty? Do you see what they do in bed? They have to censor it. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. It takes up a shit ton of memory, though. I have to clear out one of my memory cards whole just to play this game. I think that's why I hit this one. I don't want to do that again. Same goes for the Sims, which, ironically enough, I went in chronological order of when I got them. Yeah. not a pretty picture. This one doesn't take as much in terms of memories, but comparatively, The Sims takes up 60 blocks of memory, while The Sims Bustin' Out takes up 161 blocks of memory. Well, there you go. Which one's the bigger adventure? You tell me. Alright, so those are the rest of the GameCube games that I own. Now let's go through the PlayStation 2 games. Again, the majority of these are not within their cases. One or two might, but that'll really be that. Another Yu-Gi-Oh game, Capsule Monster Coliseum. I don't know. There's some strategy involved with this one. Quite a bit more than I lay card down, attack that monster, you lose points in terms of health. Crap like that. Rather, you actually have... It's kind of like a form of chess. It's complicated. Trust me. Little Kid Mode, activate. DreamWorks, Madagascar. I don't know why I got this game. I was like 12 or something when I got this. For crying out loud. Oh, this one. This mother of a game that everybody knows, that everybody loves. Jak and Daxter. See that Axel up there? He's made quite a name for himself. He's got his own freaking game, which apparently it's got a lot of bad rap about. This game series, also made by Naughty Dog, we're going to see a trend here. Well, I mean, this is the first. Then came out Jak 2, Jak 3, and Jak X. What the hell is that? Jak 10? Where is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9? Well, no, it's a racing game. Huh. Do I see an Uncharted Racing? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, God. Branching off from Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Masters. Holy shit. This is the limited edition version, I suppose. It basically works the same way as Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't really need to explain, do I? Again, I was into it. Another Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Wow, I'm just shooting these right out of the way. The Duelists of Roses. Of the Roses, I should say. Which is... That's basically, you know, I lay card down, I attack you. Except, it's a little bit more complicated than that. Again, it's kind of like chess. Because you actually kind of play on a board, and your cards move. I don't wrap my head around that fully, but the concept is easy to understand. Basically, if you move on certain terrains, cards get powers, power up or power down based accordingly. And the same goes for Capsule Monster Arena. Oh, this game. Now, I thought this was the second in the Ape Escape series. But I was wrong. This is like a branch off. Not that it's terrible. I enjoyed it. I'm actually kind of thinking about let's playing it, to be honest. Ape Escape Pumpkin Prime. This was a fun game, but again, it's like one of those party games. You can't really play it alone. You can. There is kind of a story mode, but after you beat that, what else is there to do? There's just multiplayer mode, and you could go through it again on hard mode, but that is like, kind of like going through Kaizo Mario. It's not impossible, but it's pretty hard. The last of the good Final Fantasies. Such a shame. Final Fantasy X. Tidus, you whiny asshole. That doesn't say I hate the game. I love it. It's just fucking Tidus. I don't care how many people say his name is Tidus. It's fucking Tidus. The Herbs, Sims in the City. You get the feeling that this is like something that, you know, is supposed to be rated M, but they didn't. I don't know. All I know is that it's got the Black Eyed Peas singing, well, sort of singing, if you call, like, Herbs and Ease, or whatever the fuck it's called, at the introduction, singing it. Oh, speaking of Spyro the Dragon from the first part, look who it is, Ratchet and Clank. This disc of mine doesn't work, so you're not going to see me Let's Play the same time soon. I wish I could, but I can't. I've gotten so close to beating it, too. All of a sudden I got a New York accent. It's guilty pleasure time. Very guilty pleasure. But I'm a Disney fanboy. I'm a Square Enix fanboy. Together with our powers combined, bam, right there. Yep. Kingdom Hearts. Enough said. Oh, and then I mentioned I have the sequel, Kingdom Hearts 2. I hate going to Atlantis in that world. It's a mentality issue. Basically, I don't like going there because of the fact that I feel a little embarrassed about it. It's the Little Mermaid. Come on, for crying out loud. A guy shouldn't... Never mind. I'm going to do these in the chronological order. Notice I had Jak and Daxter. Well, I also have Jak 2 or Jak Renegade, wherever you're living. It's got guns. And that's all I care about. It's got guns. Not necessarily. It's Jak and Daxter. Except Daxter was left out of the title. And then comes its sequel, which is slightly worse than Jak 2, but not as hard. By no means not as hard. Jak 3, which has got guns. It's got more guns. It's got more eco. Fuck. Excuse my French. Here comes a game that, I don't know. Looked interesting, but I can't quite wrap my head around it. It's by Square Enix, but I mean, it's Dragon Quest VIII. You've seen my collection so far. This is the one I'm starting with so far. The Final Fantasy XII demo. Ooh, I played that. It looked interesting. I actually got, like, a hold of my now stepbrother's game of it, and I played it, and holy fuck, it's shit. I am so surprised. Let's go to a game I Let's Played, which is Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII. When I first got this game, I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting, like I could pick characters and stuff or something, but it didn't turn out that way, so I was a little disappointed. In the end, wow, I was impressed. Oh, next one, which is, I really need to beat this. I've gotten so close to it so many times, but I mean, I just haven't done it. It's Dark Cloud. Necroscope, you are a legend for beating this game, getting the blade called Chronicle, and for beating the, like, post-game dungeon, because you, my friend, are awesome. I haven't even done that yet. I've gotten to as far as you have in terms of, like, everything's completed and stuff, yada yada, but I haven't beaten that final dungeon that will end the game. Not the post-game dungeon, mind you. The one game made by Sega that I can't wrap my head around because it's been ported so many goddamn times, and it's just confusing to me. Crazy Taxi. And no, it's not said Crazy Taxi. It's Crazy Taxi, apparently. I'm going a little insane here. Can you tell? No, this game just confused me. Because, I mean, aren't you breaking the law a little bit? Don't answer that. Because they are. Now, I never played Ape Escape 2, but I've definitely played Ape Escape 3. Which, I don't know what to say. It's not terrible. It's good. Spectre's on the loose again. Shit goes down. It's a hell of a lot easier than Ape Escape. That's for sure. I was a little shocked when the main character, Spike, from Ape Escape was not the main character in this game. Instead, you actually have two main characters, and one of them has a perk that the other one doesn't have. And the other one doesn't have a perk that the other one doesn't have. Basically, one's a chick, one's a guy, and the chick actually has, like, some sort of passive ability that makes some of the monkeys that you go around trying to capture just, like, stop, drop, and stare. Because she's a pop star. Ring any bells? Sounds like familiar, huh? I really need to get around to getting the first one of this, and then playing the third one of this. It's Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2, Bushfire Rescue. Well, not Bushfire Rescue, Bush Rescue. I said Bushfire because it's freaking fire in the game. It's a fun game. Dual-wielding boomerangs and stuff. Yeah, works out. so many of you are gonna hate me for this. And you'll hate me for the next one, too. But, another Sega game. For the PlayStation 2 that isn't Crazy Taxi and isn't a port? You bet your ass. Sonic Riders. I didn't hate this game. What? I didn't. Once I got into it, it was easy. Look at me like that. Jeez. Well, it just goes to show it's not a hard game. You just gotta kind of understand what's going on. And you gotta, like, get into the feel of it. You gotta start memorizing the tracks. That's how all racing games are. And this one you're really gonna hate me for. Shadow the Hedgehog. This badass gets his own game. He's a villain / hero in this game, sure, but I mean, it works out. I don't know. It gives backstory to Shadow, which he doesn't really have. Sonic doesn't really have it either, but I mean, they're not going back and making Sonic the Hedgehog when he was younger than his youngest age when he was just Sonic in Sonic the Hedgehog. But I don't know. This game, it makes you feel overpowered, that's for sure. Because, I mean, if you're a bad guy, you get Chaos Blast, and that is a mother to deal with if you're on the opposing end of that. If you're a good guy, or you're just doing something right, you get Chaos Control, which makes you faster than Sonic, apparently. But, I mean, basically, you're a hedgehog in a Sonic world, but you get to wield guns. It appealed to me. It really did. I don't know. Digimon World 4. I don't know why it's Digimon Digital Monsters, Digimon World 4. It's just, why not just call it Digimon World 4? Why do you need all that again? I mean, it's already there. Just saying. But I mean, Agumon, Vmon, Gilmon, and What's-Its-Face-Mon. All I know is that they all end with Mon. It's up to 4 players, but you tell me, how the hell am I supposed to play 4 players on a PlayStation 2? The game I let's played solely on this baby right here, Ratchet & Clank, up your arse and all. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. Considering I started with going commando. I should really start with the first one, but sadly, when I got it, the first one didn't have a case. It came in a little sleeve. Just goes to show what buying a used game is like. Not good times. Now in this book, I don't know if you can see the games or not, it's all in alphabetical order, so... Oh yeah, I should definitely go through that one as well. But that one's a more recent one. Right here, by Sucker Punch, we have Sly Cooper and the Thieves' Raccoonus. Very first game of Sly I ever got, and I was amazed. I was like, wow, really? So, to be honest, I think I did play like a demo or something of Sly 2 or 3, and then I just wanted Sly Cooper. Oh yeah, that's right, because I mean, let's see, it's in the pile, right here. Ratchet & Clank, Going Commando. If you were to enter a code, I think at the beginning of this game, you would basically go to a demo of Sly 2. And that's why I wanted Sly Cooper and the Thieves' Raccoonus. But I mean, after that, the series ditches his last name and goes with Sly 2, Band of Thieves, which it's a bit better because it's more open world rather than, you know, you have your hub world and then all levels. And then, spoiler alert, Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. The reason why I say spoilers, Bentley's in a wheelchair. Something bad happened in Sly 2. Or maybe he was always in it, I don't know. Today, I could definitely probably make something with this. But before, the most I could do is just get confused. RPG Maker 2. That is, yeah, it is too. When I first got this, I thought, it'd be cool to make an RPG. And I mean, it's like, designers wanted, I could be one. So yeah, I wanted to be a designer for like an RPG and stuff, but at first it just wasn't meant to be. Nowadays that I understand code a bit better, I could do it. I probably really could. I'm not joking. And then, oh dear lord, everybody hates this game because, oh no, Insomniac is just doing it wrong now. Ratchet Deadlocked. Not a bad game. Why are you people giving this game such a bad rap? If it was bad, I wouldn't be playing it. Well, I'm not playing it now. But it's not bad, honestly. A sequel to Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal, and you people hate it? Wow. Really? I don't see what you guys are complaining about. It's Ratchet and Clank because you love them and know them. Except Clank's not in the picture as of now, and I mean, Ratchet's got a couple buddies, and there's co-op mode. For crying out loud. Jeez. I mean, it's good enough that, like, Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal came with, like, multiplayer and online multiplayer, which, if I could, I'd try to set up, like, a match or something, but good luck doing that. It's practically dead at this point. And, I mean, same thing goes with Ratchet Deadlock, but there's co-op. And you could, like, sit side by side with a buddy and play co-op. What are you guys complaining about? Holy crap. Not that bad. I mean, Al, things happening to Al shouldn't have happened, and I mean, yeah, stuff goes down. Yeah, it's a collection to be sure. Quite a few games, too. This stack's a little wobbly, so I'm trying not to touch it so much. I think I have like one or two games in here that didn't have cases. Let me just review PlayStation first. Well, I mentioned it in the first part, but just in case you didn't know, because I Let's Played it, right here, Oddworld Abe's Exodus. I had another NFL game for the PlayStation. Oh, right, this is one that my birth mother had. And I don't really like talking about her. NFL Game Day 2002. A more realistic approach on an NFL game. Is that it? Or am I missing something? Let me just check. Those are demo discs. Spyro, Tomb Raider. You don't want to see that one. Let's see. That's the Final Fantasy 12 demo disc that came with Dragon Quest 8. Okay, here's one. This one I got more recently. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. I kind of want to play Metal Gear Solid, the first one. But that's the one my dad got me from GameStop. I'm still not going there. So, I can't complain. And then, yeah, the rest are DVDs. You definitely probably don't want to see the DVDs I have. Alright. So, I mean, that's my PS2 collection, and what I missed of the GameCube collection, because they were hidden. I wonder if the stack's so wobbly, it's not even aligned right. I'm probably going to knock it over. Yee. I hate it when I'm right. Especially when I'm right about that. Come on. Steady, you're still... Damn it. Steady. Can you see how high this stack is? I hope you can. Because if you can't, there you go. I think you can now. This is coming up to my chair. And my chair already sits high enough, because watch this. I'm a short dude. This is how high I sit at the computer when I'm playing games. and I don't lower it ever. The only time I think I ever lowered it was when I wanted to be closer to the ground because my girlfriend was over or something. She was on the floor, I was in the chair. Sometimes it switches positions. But I mean, I wanted to be like down here so I could just don't even. But yeah, probably gonna keep going. So you'll see me in this orange T-shirt a third time because it's all on the same night. Not that it's a bad thing. Maybe I'll trick you. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. It's getting kind of warm in here though, so I mean, yeah, that's it. That's my PlayStation 2 collection. No secrets this time. I'm almost 100% positive of this. Am I 100% positive? Yes, I am. No secrets this time. I'm not hiding anything, and I definitely didn't forget about anything. Because if I did, everything in there is now revealed. Because the way I have to stack it, you'll see it one day, is that PlayStation 2 games out in front, other games stacked up, like the way I have them stacked right now, behind PlayStation 2 games, DVDs, well, DVD cases, same way. And then on top of PlayStation 2 games are some Xbox 360 games. That is how it works. Because, I mean, all my PlayStation 2 games are in that little case thing, so, I mean, I don't really have to worry about them having to do this anytime soon. So, I mean, that's how it works. Honest to goodness, that's how it works. So, I mean, I definitely have a library to Let's Play with. That's for sure. So don't just expect me just one day stop and then like say, I don't have any more games to Let's Play. Because I definitely do. There are quite a few games I want to Let's Play even. I'm just not sure how to go about them. Because some of them I haven't beaten. Some of them I can possibly beat. Some of them I don't even know where to begin. But yeah. So I mean, that's my PlayStation 2 collection right there. Definitely be prepared for part 4, which we'll get into my Wii collection, and then in part 5, where I'll get into my Xbox 360 collection, and then a console that I remembered owning, but it didn't come out of my family's wallet, so I really just said, you know what, it was my friends, because to be honest, it was my friends at first, and then it came into my possession because he didn't want it anymore. But so a lot of the games you'll see from that, which is an Xbox, they were mostly his. So there are a lot of sports games, some oddball games, and then there's only like 2 that are officially mine, like through and through officially mine. Else everything else was his, and then turned out to be mine. But, oh, yeah. Trust me, I'm enjoying this. I'll probably one day just go ahead, prop this up, and start ranting. That's probably the best thing I can ever do. But yep, that's my PlayStation 2 collection, / what was left of my Gamecube collection. Now that I know where the hell that Harvest Moon game is, I might as well start playing it. I'm kidding. Calm down. That's not a bad idea. Like, we'll be beaten at once. Shut up. Anyway, next time, we're going to get into my Wii collection. Not this Wii, damn it. Over there. The console. Dirty-minded people. So, yeah. Look forward to that. And, I'll see you all next time. So until then.